Hey, welcome back to the DD Performance Research MR2 Squared project. Now, this is the evening of day 25, and I am here to take you through a quick update on everything that's going on. Lots of stuff to do here, so I'm going to try to go a little bit quickly. So this is the first thing. This is the turbo manifold for the front bank, bank 2. This is obviously a bit similar to the rear bank, but the runners are a bit shorter. We did obviously try to keep them equal length. They are Schedule 10 stainless pipe, just like the other one, so very thick material, double pass TIG welded, just like the rear bank as well. This is our lower plenum, so you can see we've got our badass radium fuel rails on there, and these are actually custom Injector Dynamics 1700cc injectors. They are probably going to be available for the 2GR soon, since we have confirmed that they fit now, but that's going to be the lower plenum, which will go underneath that custom intake manifold we're working on. This is our cylinder head. We have both cylinder heads back from the machine shop. You can see it's been obviously it's been resurfaced on the bottom. You've got your brand new valves in there. You've got stainless steel and Inconel valves, and you have on the top here, you can see the new valve springs as well, upgraded. And coming over to the car, we have a couple of cool updates. First thing on the inside of the car, you'll notice that the roll hoops are no longer there. We did finish the welding for them, and we removed them from the car, like I said. They're fixing to go to the powder coater for some black chrome powder coat. And then you can see we got a cool little box here in development, and there's a cover for that as well. What this is the enclosure for the swirl pot. That's a Radium Engineering swirl pot, which I'll take out of there so you can see it a little better. This product is really, really cool. These things are available 1, 2, or 3 pumps in them. This one is equipped with currently 2 Wellbro 460 pumps. They're E85 rated pumps, capable of moving quite a lot of fuel, more than enough for this application. And it's a very, very easy way to handle a tricky fuel system, requirements when you have a system that requires quite a lot of fuel. The other nice thing about it being a swirl pot is they're kind of immune to Gforces, since it's a relatively tall cylinder. These pumps, even in hard cornering and hard acceleration, will never run dry. They'll be fed by a single lift pump in the main fuel tank. So the main fuel tank actually sits, you can see that hole right there, sits right underneath the center here. There will be an outlet pump. The outlet from the pump will feed right into one of these inlets right here on the top of this, and then one of them will be open and go right back into the main fuel tank as a return. So when that pump will run continuously, and once this swirl pot fills up, the extra fuel that is not being used will just go back to the main tank. Then these two, which are our pump outlets, will feed into a Y fitting, which will then go to our fuel rail. We'll have our fuel pressure regulator, and then the fuel pressure regulator will return back into the swirl pot through the third one of those fittings. So that's how that swirl pot works. Really, really cool, kind of easy button way to handle large fuel requirements. And yeah, so last thing for today's update is we do have our roll hoops here that we took out. And you can see all the welding is done on them. They're all tigged up and ready to go, and they will be getting powder coat here. Well, they'll be getting dropped off for powder coat tomorrow. We did have to special order some of the powder coat, so maybe a week or so, maybe even 2 weeks before we get them back, but it should be done in plenty of time. And here's a quick brief look at the engine bay, which is pretty much the same from last time you saw it. All right, thanks very much. Please keep the comments and questions coming.